Good morning, family. Welcome to Coffee and Craps with John from Pro Craps here. I got to put this up because there it is. That's the namesake of the video today, Duracell. Let's start grinding. Let's get right at it here. So I'm going to go ahead and play what I played yesterday. Again, we're going to start the show off every day this week, and actually for the future, I guess. Trying to grind it out. We're going to try and do a daily paycheck type of thing. This week I'm working the jackalope strategy. Next week I'm going to work a strategy from one of you who you know who you are, and we'll get your stuff out here. We'll probably start it on Friday, actually, as a Friday Follies kind of thing, but I'm going to run it all next week too and see if we can't make our daily paycheck with that. This one's going to be a jackalope at kind of a high level. It's actually a $500 spread, so it seems like it's a lot, or a $600 spread. It seems like it's a lot. It kind of is, but it's not all at risk at the same time. So here's how it's going to work. For the jackalope, it's a new one for some of you. It's going to be $500 out on the felt, and how it goes like this: $100 between the 4 and 10. It's a lay 50, a lay 50. I'll actually put the lammers up there for you so you can see them. They're both being laid for $50. The box numbers, we're going to go with 480 across. That means 3 chips. I actually miscounted my chips here. 3 chips on every number, and 90 on the 6 and the 8. So it's 480 across plus $100 in lays. That's $580, and I've got $20 sitting here. That'll be on the hard ways. Once the puck comes on, I'll put this out here on the hard ways. I'm not sure if you can see all of them, but they're all out here. And I'll put the lammer off on those. All those bets, including the hard ways, are off. I have $10 sitting here that'll be coming in any craps bet once we turn our bets on. We're just gonna roll. We're looking to make 10 sevens, right? $500 is our paycheck. I need 10 sevens to roll. That'll be $50 every time a 7 rolls. Or we can build our 480 up to like 750 and rock about $300 out of the box. These numbers will only be on when our lay bets get knocked down. So it's a trigger event. That's the whole strategy. It's actually pretty simple. It's a very grindy way to play, and it kind of fits in with the theme of the week. I'm not trying to hit a home run here. I'm not trying to press my bets to oblivion. I am going to press them, but I'm not going to press like a maniac. I'm just going to press smartly, YOLO style, once per knockoff. Here we go. Let's get our first point in. I'll explain more as I go. There's a 617 out of the gate. That's awesome. What that means, we get paid $50 or $25 for each of those. So for $2 in VIG, we're gonna get paid $50. And that's how that works. It's just that simple. There's our first little bit of profit. I've got, by the way, $25 sitting here to pay VIGs and random other things as we go. So there's our first little grindo win. I'll take that. There's a 415. Our first point here was going to be a 5. Let's move that puck up in there. And now we're playing for the 7. Either a 7 or a 4 or a 10. That's the only thing we really care about. The rest of the numbers are really for you all to play along with. There's a hard 10, 5-5. 5-5 hard 10. So we're going to lose our lay 10. We're down $50. What that does, that turns everything on. That's a trigger event. We lose one of our lays. We turn all the box numbers and all the hard ways and the any craps bet on. Whatever I win in here, goal is recover the loss on the 10, put it back up, and then use the profits to press. Now here's the danger zone, right? This is the one time where every bet's out there wide open for danger, right? We have one roll at risk. The danger in this strategy is a 10-7 or a 4-7 combination. If we can avoid that, you're gonna be fine. We just gotta make this shot here, this our YOLO shot. Let's survive one roll and not have to grind back. And we get it. We got a 6-3. There's the 6. There's a 3 in this corner here, 6-3-9. So what happens is on the 9, that pays 105. I'll pay it in green chips, $105. We're gonna lose our any craps bet. Our hard ways can stay up. Everything else gets turned off. I'm gonna take $50 from that and put it back up on the 10. Our lay bets replaced. I've got $55 left. What I'm gonna do is sister press. I could go inside out. It doesn't matter really, which we'll probably, actually, you know, we can do we'll sister press. We'll go 5 and 9. I'll make them both look like 100. And again, I'm working the inside bets up here, the cross bets up to 750 if I can. Remember, we start at 480, we get it to 750. That's gonna be 580, 680. That's, how much is that? $270 in profit. So if I can work this to 750, That's 280 plus whatever I have in here. So that's the goal. That's how we're gonna get there. Let's mark that 639. Let's keep it rolling. Everything's off, obviously except for the point. All right, there's a 4. We trigger ourselves again, 314. So we lose this lay bet. Boy, this is a kind of a bouncy table tonight, this morning. We're losing our lay 4. That triggers these bets to go on. Now we have to avoid the 7 again. So you're trying to avoid that 4-7 combination. Everything is turned on. We need to get 25. All right, actually, I have 25 bucks. Take 10 bucks out of here for our any craps bet. Let's go. 314. That's beautiful. 314. So 314, we will lose our hard 4, which is over here. That 4 at 75 bucks is going to pay 100. I'll do it in greens. 150. There's 150 bucks. It's going to cost me $3 in vig out of my rack. And here we go. We're going to sister press the 4 and 10 to 100. I've got $50 or $100 left. I'm going to go to the 4, replace my lay 4. So they're back whole. These are up to where I want them to be. My 6 and 8, if I drop 10 bucks out of my rack, I can press them as well to 120 each. So I'm going to take that away, the greens, and they're at 120 bucks. Now, essentially, one more hit up here in the box, if we can get it, we're going to actually be at 750 across. We've worked up a couple of hits in here, but they're off now. Right, we're going to lose our any craps bet, and I'm going to replace back my hard 4. So my rack only has 50 bucks profit in it because I only hit 1-7 so far. We've pressed up a couple times in here, and I'm building these things up to go. This seems to be kind of a right side heavy table, less than a 7 table at this point. That's fine. That's totally fine. We're gonna be just fine coming out here. Let's do it. Still working that point of 5. And there's an 8, 5, 3, 8. By the way, I should note, somebody asked me over email, where was the live rollout last night? Well, the live rollout last night is a 628. The live rollout last night was skipped because I'm sure you're talking about it in chat. My good friend Ian Olson and I went down. We took a 2+ hour drive into the woods of Washington. Ian bought himself a craps table yesterday. There's a 5-3-8. Is that 3/8s in a row? 5-3-8. Bought himself a craps table. And as we went down there, picked it up and drove it back and set it up. And now he's got a way to practice live, which is great, 639. But that took us a while. We left at like 5 o'clock, right? And we got back at like midnight or something like that. It was kind of a long drive, but so I didn't do a rollout last night. I'm sorry for that, but we'll get back at it hopefully tonight. There's a 4, hard 4, 2-2. Again, this table's kind of hot. I'm worried about this. We lost our lay bet there on the 4, which triggers everything on. With all the length of this roll, you know, here's a question for you. Did I put the 2 in? I did. You know, this is one of those things where is the roll going to continue or are we going to see a 7 soon? Because the longer it goes, the closer you get to a 7, they say. I don't subscribe to that. The 7's going to come when it comes. I don't believe that it's quote unquote due. But eventually it's going to come. I just hope it doesn't come on this roll. And again, we're doing the Whalen thing where I don't let a hard way or a horn number or a 7 be up when I throw. So a nice easy 6. Everything is on. I need to get 4 or quarters out or nickels out for that quarter. Here we go. Oh no, now we got to grind. Now we got to do it. You knew it was coming. 4-3-7. So there it is. There's the first time we've gone completely upside down. We lose all of that. We do not win on our lay 10. We don't win on that because it was turned off effectively during this roll. So here's, oh man, this might be a long segment this morning. Instead of winning our 500 bucks earlier, we're gonna have to work for our 500 bucks today. Wow. All right, we lose everything out there. This lay bet, I left it here, but it wouldn't have been lost. I would pull it down. So we need $600 more out of our rack. We're gonna have to really work here to make this thing happen. So the 600 bucks is gonna look like 480 across. Woo. No strategy is perfect, right? The problem with this is that it's going to take me now a little while to get there. So my lecture is going to have to happen from back here today. There's 480. There is 510, or that's the, I'm sorry, it's 500. And the extra 50 bucks. There it is. So 480, 500, 600, 50 goes to delay 4, 50 goes in front here, 20 gets ready for the hard ways. Everything is off. Bank gets their money. We're down 600 bucks. We got to work hard now, which means more aggressive pressing up in here. Yeah, let's do it. Woo! Now we got to work. There's a 617. That's going to help a little bit. Our lay bets for $2. There's our vig. We'll pay 50. Here's 50 bucks. Again, I'm going to work this up here to get my 600 bucks back. Now, after my second consecutive 7, I'm going to press those up. So that's 1 in a row. We're going to look for another one. That's a 617. 415. So we're back on the point of 5. 314. Nope, that was a 3. So we trigger. We lose 50 bucks. These are all on. We're going to have to get something other than a 7 here. My hard ways are also on. I have 10 bucks on the anti-craps. Help me out. Help me out, dice. 5, 3, 8, easy 8. We'll lose this and we'll lose that. 8's going to pay though 105 bucks. We'll take 50 and put the 4 back. I'm going to take this quarter out of my rack, get change for it. We're going to press our 6 and 8 both up. Again, working them towards the 750 level. I may have to go higher than 750 to make this work, so let's make those a black chip. And now we're grinding. Here we go. Ooh, baby. All right, there it is. Bets are off. I'll put my hard way back. The hard ways are off along with the lamp. I'm doing this here to save time. That's it. I didn't put the 8 in. 5, 3. Okay, here we go. 516. Don't matter. 325 is our point. Again, for this strategy, we don't care about the point. We're back on it though, 415. Very, very right side heavy table today. It's okay. There's a midnight. 12 midnight, 6, 6. 314. Boy, we are just picking ourselves off. That's great. I kind of like this. Like I was talking to Greg and Chris about this strategy, and like the way that Chris looks at it is he doesn't want to lose these. He wants to win on the 7. I look at it like, well, I get to play these. I like the triggers. To me are a good thing. It gets me a chance to build some cash in here in the front. But again, you are at risk. You want that. You don't want to see that 4-7 combination. And we get a 4, a 314 this time, which is good. That's going to pay again 150 bucks in the front for $3 in vig. There's my vig. We'll drop that to the casino. And again, we replace our 4. We'll lose the hard 4, not the end of the world. I'll put that back from my rack. And I got 100 bucks sitting here, which means I can get my 5 and 9 both up to 125. If I press them both up, they're working their way back. Now they're basically at level. They're at 125. My 6 and 8 got to be at 150. These got to be at 100. That'll be our 750 across if we can get there. So that's it. One roll, triggered, off. Where's my 7s? Where's my 7s? Where's my 7s? We're not grinding at all, right? That's a 415. This strategy is a grinder, right? You're winning on the 7 all the time. We're not getting our 7s today. That kind of builds up the rack a little bit. There's another 5. Wow, 325. Another 4. I'm worried. I'm really worried. There's Big Joe. 314. The way this has been going, 314. We lose our lay. Triggers everything to turn on. Man. Whew, That was almost a 1, 639. We made that. Wow, 639. So because we're pressed up, that's gonna pay 175 bucks out there. What I'm gonna do, replace delay 4. I have 125 to play with. I'm gonna get 4 quarters for the 100. Let's get our 4 and our 10 up to 100 bucks. And I can take my 6 and my 8, both to 150. Here's 5 reds. Now I'm at 750 across. I went from 480 to 750 in the middle. We're gonna be off here for the next time through. Everything in here is now paying 175 or more as we go. So we're in great shape up here to now grind it out. I can keep pressing these things, or I can start collecting them, or I can move that thing back down to 480 and do it again. We have lots of options here with these numbers, but I'm gonna keep working them up. I'm gonna try and get these things up a little bit higher here if I can, especially given the right side nature of this table. So, did I put the 9 in? I did. All right, let's go. Another 9. 6, 3, 9, 9, 6, 3. There she is. There's a 617. 617, that kills the point. We get 50 bucks for $2 in VIG. There's 3 change. All right. In the rack, I've got 100 toward, I'll get a black chip for that. $100 towards the 600 that I lost. So I'm still working hard here to get rolling. But that's 1 press up here on these, 1 hit. The second 7 I get, if I get one, I'll make them both look a little bit bigger. If we can get it. 6-5 yo. 6-5 yo. We're grinding this morning. We have to work hard. We would have been at 500 bucks already if we didn't hit that damn 7. There's our point. That's an 8. 44. That's an 8. 415 doesn't matter. While I'm doing all this, we should talk a little bit about other random stuff. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee here, a sip of coffee. Yesterday we put a video out, and I was telling Ian this in the car. When I YouTube stuff, the way that I work, I don't always know what videos of mine are coming out. Like I'll film a bunch of stuff. Here's a 639. Like for example, yesterday we did a segment on the Here's the Deal. I also did a small daily dose of DI. I'll do one again today. I chop those things up out of these morning shows and I queue them up. I upload like 15 daily dose of DIs from these morning shows, and I schedule them to go release on YouTube whenever YouTube, once a day or whatever it is, another 9. And they release on random days. I don't know. I was like, last night we're in the car and my phone was blowing up. I'm like, man, did I put a video out today? I don't even remember doing it. It was scheduled release, and it was the Here's the Deal. There's a 415. It was the Here's the Deal I did a couple weeks back. That was the one about the snarky dealers giving you grief because you're playing a YouTube strategy and whatever. And it's funny how YouTube works or how you work, I guess, because I look at oh yeah, I see the note, hard way down. Hard 8 was the last one. I'll put it back. The YouTube, it's how it feeds the videos out is crazy. That video, like a 4-minute video, is my #1 video. Like it's a ridiculous little thing. It's the biggest scoring video I've got. I can't understand why that is, but it's like, I don't know, watching my stats and it's like, you can't figure YouTube out. I try to figure YouTube out. I can't figure it out. Why am I getting a message there? It's a 415. All right, here we go. 415. Grinding this one out. This is such a grinder strategy. It works, but it can take a hot minute if you get whacked early. 639. We're getting so many box numbers today. It's crazy. Here it is, hard 4. All right, so we trigger ourselves. Hard 4, 2-2. We don't get to press. Usually the strategy, I get to press my lay bets up. Not today. Today we're getting them knocked off, so now we're back on again. Here we are. This is crazy, right? Lay bets off, obviously. We're at 750 and all the hard ways. We need 1 roll here to start giving ourselves a chance, right? We got to avoid big red right now for 1 roll. And oh my God, look at that, 437. So, hey, we may be at the table all morning. This is one of those days where we have to grind this thing out and maybe we just go to 0. This might be the day that the jackalope gets crushed. 437, we were at 750. We did all that work. Damn it. It all goes bye-bye. Holy moly. All right. Wow, the YOLO today ain't working for us. All right. Let's do it again. $600 more. Now we really, I'm not sure we can do it. Now we have to see. Can we make this thing? Can the 7 come back and fight for us again? Let's get the 480 out there again. Wow. Cool. It was nice to get the bets up, but really, really, really bad timing. We hit the 4-7 combination twice today, which again, it's going to happen, but you just don't expect it like that. There's the 100 in greens. It's 480. There's my lay bets. I'll actually take the old lay bet back to the house with me here. And I've got 20 in reds. Come in there. All right, well, let's do it again. We're off here. We're still at the point of 8. Or no, we're not. We crushed our point. Wow. Wow, we have to work hard today. 4-2-2. Look at this. We're just knocking ourselves off right off the bat. 2-2. Lose our lay, but we have not hit 2 consecutive 7s, I don't think yet, which is insane. All right, back on we go. Back on we go. 639. Let's make it happen. 639 pays 105. You know the drill. Replace the lay bet. Press the sisters to 100 each. They were at 75. Take the nickel back. Bets are off. Looking for big red here. There's a 9. I didn't put the points on 4. It's 5-4. 4-3 or 4-2-6 rather. 4-2. Man, what a bummer. But I guess it's good for us, right? It's good to see that it's not always perfect. Yesterday was so easy. Yesterday was a 15-minute. We're in, we're out. Easy squeezy. Here's a 3-1-4. Usually I want to be triggered. Today, I'm not looking for the trigger. Today, the trigger is hurting me. We're back on again for one roll. Let's drop our craps bet out there. 5-1-6 in the corner. 5-1-6. Let me dig that out. There it is, 5-1-6. I know that you guys can't see that corner, and I'm on this side of the table, so it's the natural place to throw, but trust me, I'm not going to BS you about the numbers. 5-1-6 pays again $105. I'm going to drop a nickel from my rack, by the way. We're going to lose our hard 6 over here. Replace the 4. Get the 6 and 8 both up to 120. Working them hard. I may have to go from 750 and pull down this next time. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'll put that hard 6 back. We'll lose our craps bet. Bets are off. Did I put the 6 in? I did. All right, 5-4-9. What's the point? The point is 6 now. I hit the 4 twice. The point is 6. Sorry about that. Looking at the roll tracker, I must have messed up. There it is. Look at that. 2-2. 2-2. Hard 4. Lose the lay bet. Wow, this lay bets are not doing jack for us today. Everything else is on. I'm going to get 5 nickels here for a quarter to put the craps bet up. Come on, Jackalope, do your thing. Let's go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, ace, deuce. Okay, that's good. Everything else is fine. We're going to get paid $70 up in there, which ain't a lot, right? That's enough basically to pay back the 4 and keep the bets going. There's like nothing I can press with that. So we'll take that back to the rack and hold on to it for next time. 2-1-3. That's only there to not waste a roll and get our lay bet back in action. 6-4-10. So we trigger on the 10 this time. Wow. 6-4, easy 10. We lose our lay 10 for the first time today. Inside bets or cross bets are on. Hard ways are on. Craps bet is on. Let's avoid it. 5-1-6. The YOLO happens. 5-1-6. 120 pays 140. Again, 125. Actually, I'll do 150 for 10 out of my rack. That's how we're going to do that. 150 for 10 on that 6. We'll lose this, of course. We're gonna lose our hard 6 coming out. But we're gonna get everything pressed where I want it now. So these will come off. The 4 and 10 each get a quarter. It brings them to 100. The 5 and 9 each get a quarter. It brings them to 125. The 6 and the 8 will each go to 150. I've got enough reds out here to make that happen. There's 50 in red. So we've replaced our lay. We're at 750 across. That's off. I need another $5 for next time out there. That was the point being hit, the 516. Yep. Puck's off. I didn't put my lay 10 back last time. Sorry, there it is. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. 325. All right, so our rack right now is down 600. No, down 1,200. I got 750 sitting here, 850 up here. Yeah, I got about $900 out there. It's not enough to do anything with. But we're getting there. I'm gonna keep on working these insides here. It's aces. 1-1 aces. Wow, look at that, a 3-1-4. Boy, am I nervous. Am I nervous right now? I have not hit 2 consecutive lays yet. It's insane how this table is working today. All right, so we're back on again. Here we go. Got to avoid the big nasty right here. We need a hit at the 750 level to get us going. There's a 3-3, hard 6. So we double up. 3-3, hard 6. That's great. This is going to pay $45. There's 40, 45 in red. We're going to press them all by $10, like so. Bring back $10 to the rack. So they're all at 15 now, which is what I wanted. And again, they'll be off until the next time. The 6 out here pays $175. So $175. We're going to put $50 back on the 4, and I've got $125 sitting here with nothing to do. Well, we're going to give it something to do. I'm going to go ahead and press up the 4 and the 10 and the 5 and the 9. Each 125 there, 150 here. I'll take a quarter back for later. We're going to work these things a little higher because we need the help. We need the help. All right. Hard 6. Going to play a little bit of DJ in here. This is, again, the jackalope is what the jackalope is, right? It's a very aggressive rabbit. So 6-5 mid-mo, yo. Hard 10. All right, we trigger again. We lose our lay 10. Everything is turned on. 5-5 hard 10 in the books. Let's go. Let's get something other than big red here, please. 5-4-9. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 5-4-9. At 150, that pays 200. Actually, I'll do it in greens. I'll do 100, 210 is what that pays. Wow. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna go $50 up here. I'm gonna take the black chip back to the rack, and I'm gonna use the $30 here for each of the 6 and 8. We're gonna get those up to 180. Now we're at 180, so these all pay 210 in the middle now. And of course, the outsides are gonna pay quite a bit. We're off. Nothing happens with the hard ways. We're still rolling there. 5-4-9. Did I mark that in? Yep. Come on, baby. 5-1-6. There's a 5-1-6. It doesn't matter for us. 4-1-5. That's the point. One, 2, 3. Ace deuce. 1, 2, 3. I come out 7. Wow. All right, 6-1-7. So again, for $2 in vig, we get paid $50. The lay bets today have done zero work for us at all. I feel like the 7s are going to come and reset themselves, though. We're about to start seeing some 7 action, I believe. Let's hope. Let's get these guys pressed up. There's a 6-2-8. Make money on this strategy when the 7s are popping, not when the numbers are popping up here. There's an 8, 6-2. There's a hard 8, 4-4, 44. That's going to be our point getting hit right away. Again, no consequence to us in here. We're waiting for that trigger event to happen, right? 4-2-6. That's our new point. And there's a 5-1-6. Wow, okay. Puck's off. This is an interesting table, man. We're getting a ton of right side play here. There's a 5-5, hard 10. Ton of right side action here. We lose our lay bet on the 10. We're triggered to go in the front again. I think one more hit, maybe two more hits up here, and we'll start pulling it back and seeing where we land. Have we ground back our money yet, right? That's gonna be the question. But yeah, this table, so right side heavy and very ill-timed sevens. There's a 6-4-10, easy 10. We're gonna lose our hard 10. That was at 15 bucks. Okay, I forgot to put the any craps bet out there. I'll put out post bet it and lose it. At 125, we're gonna get paid 250 for $6 in big. 250 for 6. Now, what's gonna happen out here with this 250, of course, we put our lay 10 back. We have 200 bucks sitting here. We can be hyper aggressive here. I think we need to be hyper aggressive one more time. Let's bring our 5 and our 9 up to 200. Let's bring our 4 and our 10 up to 150 each. And I think that'll be good. We can make our 6 and 8 look like 210. Let's make them look like 210. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and make the 6 and 8 both look like 210. So we had 180 on them each. I'm gonna give them both another quarter, which makes them look like 2 blacks. I'll take a quarter from my rack. I need it anyway. We'll get 5 reds. They look like 210. I'll put the $15 back on the hard 10. We've used up all of our money. Everything's off. Lay bets are back on. Let's do it. What's our point? I don't know what the point. The point is 10. We just hit the 10. So let's get a new point. It'll be a 6, it looks like. 5 and a 1. That's a 6. I'm gonna do some math here in a minute. There's a 6. The next payment we get, we'll do some math and see where we stand. 6-5, yo. Grinding it out this morning. Whoo! Can the rabbit grind us? Can the rabbit grind to a victory? Let's see. 2-2. Or I guess, you know, you can look at your other strategies too. Anything else today would have made bank because of all the inside action we're getting. There's a 4-3-7. Finally, a 4-3. We're gonna have to drop. Oh boy, I gotta drop a quarter to get back 25. We're gonna have to drop $2 in vig to get paid 50 bucks on those 2 lays. Yeah, this strategy, like I said, it's a grind. Any other inside strategy today or a cross strategy would have made huge money really fast today. Today's the day where I'm on the opposite side of the water. I'm looking over the bridge. I need a rope. Help me out, grinding through. Happy with my little wins here, my 50 bucks at a time. I gotta be okay with that until we can make it. That's a 3-2-5. Now, I wanna take a quick look at where we are. We know that we're down. We know that we're down by 1,200 bucks over here. We lost twice and never hit goal. What's on the felt right now? I've got 250 and 250, that's 5, or 150, that's 300 bucks on the outside. 300 bucks and 200 here, that's 300, 500, 700, 900, $1,100 on the felt, 1,120 on the felt. We lost 1,200. Plus over here, there's another whatever. I could pull all that down essentially and be back to even from starting value, right? We're gonna keep going. We need to make this thing make money. I could pull this all back down to the 480. Maybe one more hit and I'll do that. Maybe one more hit will do it. Let's just take one more trigger on these insides and then I'll pull back to 480 and we'll restart the process. And that might be the safest way to do this given the way that we're rolling today. Let's see what happens. 4 or a 5-1-6. Getting back to even and profit is going to be really, really, really hard today. 6-3. This might be a day where you kind of, and we'll talk about if I get to a point where I get to talk besides roll, we can have this conversation about what it means. What does it mean to grind? Like at some point, we've lost 1,200 bucks because of the sevens. At some point, if you win 1,200 bucks, you've got to say, hey, I won 1,200 bucks. Like even though you're going to be even, you still pulled $1,200 off that table. That's kind of a big deal. And maybe that's enough. 2-1-3. There's a 7, 5-2, good, 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 5-2-7. Again, for a couple of bucks, we're gonna make 50. We can get one more 7 in a row. Actually, you know what? That was another 7 in a row. We can actually press these up. That was 2 7s in a row, right? Yep. I'm gonna make them both look like 100. We're laying both for, we're gonna increase the lay bets back here to 100 to try and pop something a little bit extra. So there's the 7 out. 7 out gets followed by a come out 7 a lot. Let's hope it happens now. Nope, we got a 10. So it's a double. We got a, don't get our follow-up 7. We lose $100 on the lay, which is awful. But that's okay. It was profit play anyway. It doesn't matter. We're triggered on 6, 4, 10. That's going to be the point, actually. Come on, help me out. There's a 5, a 3, 2, 5. That's fantastic. Okay, so at 200 on the 5, right? That's like a $20 bet, right? That's going to pay 280. So 275, 280 on that 5. That's a great hit right there. That's a really good hit. Matter of fact, I'm going to put the whole 100 back on the 10. Leave those lay bets at that higher level. I can bring back $200 to my rack, or I can make the 5 and 9 look like 300. I have a lot of options here. A lot of options here. We're going to go ahead and make, let's see, the 6 and 8 are 210. Let's see. I think I'm going to press the 5 and 9 to 300. I'm going to give them the whole juice right there. I've hit those enough to make that worthwhile. We're getting close to where I'm ready to pull this all down. Those can be off. 3, 2, 5. Lay bets are back up. Give me a 7 here so I can make some extra cash up on these lays. There's a 4, 1, 5. Man, a long roll. This is like being at the table for 3 hours. I'm rolling pretty fast. There's a 7. That's great. This is like being at the table for 3 freaking hours. 6, 1, 7. It's going to cost us $5 in vig. We're going to win 100 between the two. 50 here and 50 here. I'm also going to reduce them back down to 50. So it's going to be a little bit of a regression. They go back to 50. I bring back $200 to my rack. And on the back side here, I've got one of my loser shots is almost back to health. We worked our way back on that. There's our 7. That's great. Let's keep rolling. 4, 3, 7, repeater. Love it. Come out 7 after a 7 out. 4, 3, 7. Again, for $2, I got to get change. I'll get $3 change. That's going to be a $50 win. We'll rack that up for now. Another one will trigger a press. 1, 2, 3, doesn't matter. There's a 9. Our point will be a 9. There's a 7. That's awesome. 5, 2, 7. So again, that's going to pay for $2. It's going to pay 50. I'm going to drop 50 and power press these things up to 100 and try and pop another 7 here if I can. 5, 2, 7. Let's go. Let's get me another one right now. Good time for it. Nope. That's going to be back to the 9, 6, 3. There's a 4. Okay, here comes the money shot. 3, 1, 4. We lose our big lay. We're out here with a shit ton of money. Point of 9, 3, 1, 4. Let's avoid big red. Can we avoid the 4, 7 again? Maybe this is the time to pull back. I don't know. It feels like Friday Follies to me, but I'm going to go for it. Let's do it. Oh my God, are you freaking kidding me? Ah, man, look at that mess. Ah, wow, wow. Okay, what a dumbass, right? How much do we have out here? I just want to see how close we got to winning. How close were we to getting back to even? Just for morbid curiosity's sake. We weren't actually there, so it's close, but it wasn't that close. There's 500, 1,000, there's 1,200. We had lost 1,200. So we had 1,200, 1,300 bucks out there. It would have gotten us to even, but not in profit. I think that last hit, if we could have got a hit right there, that would have been it for us. We would have been even and up, which is what I was looking for. That one more hit, we didn't get it. We're going to lose, except for our lay bet. We have $100 on the lay. I'm going to put that back over there on the 4. Lose all this other stuff, though. Shoot, that's a bummer, man. All right, here we go again. Our last, we're actually gonna just do 500 because we already have 100 out here. So we'll do 500. That'll be our last. Oh my God, there's no way to get back today. Actually, there's no way to get back before I go to work. My phone's ringing. Somebody's like, will you stop talking and get back to it? 45-minute opening rollout today. Good Lord. Talk about a grind. We're going to have a miracle. There's our 480. And our 1, 2, 3, 4. Man. What a huge bummer. We're dodging the 7, playing chicken, playing Velveteen Rabbit with the 7, and it ain't working today. All right. Grinding out a loss, baby. Grind out the loss. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down. I think in chat, by the way, yesterday, one of our subscribers, Myopia Movie, was talking about to one of his other folks, 65Yo, about the grind, right? And he's like, a lot of people will say they win 200 4 times in a row, and they lost once for 800, and they look at that as an 80% win rate because they won 4, lost 1. But the ratio of number of wins and the dollars doesn't matter. So what's going to happen today? We might lose $2,000 today, and we won 500 yesterday. So the grind for us is going to be, now we're going to have to work our way back over to the next couple of sessions to earn our way back to health. So this is going to be a tough one. So there's a yo. Let's work it out. Let's do our things. 5-5. There's the 10. 5-5, hard 10. We're going to play this thing to 0, or we're going to win some money. That's how I'm doing this today. 5-5, 10. We lose our lay. Everything's turned on. Did I put the 10? I did. There's a hard 6. Oh, I didn't put the bets. I did put the bets out. I didn't put my craps check out. Craps check would have lost. The hard 6 pays. There's 40. It pays $45. And again, we're going to make them all look like 15 with that. With $5 and change. The 6 out here pays 105. We're going to replace our lay bet. I'm going to drop a nickel. Make my 6 and 8 look like, again, this is rote, right? Go to 120. Working back up. Maybe we'll go to 750 and back to 480 again and just kind of play it. Maybe we'll just yo-yo it. This time, since we're having such bad luck, don't know. Don't know what to do here. This is a tough one to read. 3-3. We got the porn girls back, it looks like. That's a 3-2-5. 3-2-5. 5 the fever. Hard 6. 3-3. Hard 6 again. 3-3. I think I rolled that. It looked like a 9 to you, but it was a hard 6 in reality. 4-1-5. 4-1-5. That's a 5-2-7. All right, 5-2. Again, for a couple of bucks, we're going to win 50. That goes in the rack. We're not going to press up till the second one happens. Pucks off. 5-2-7. Let's get a come out 7 here. Be nice, wouldn't it? Aces. Aces in both places does not matter. Hard 6, another one. That's a lot of hard 6s. 3-3, hard 6. Quite a few of those. If you're parlaying out here, that's an interesting situation there. 5-4-9. A lot of guys I know will see a hard way and then start hopping the hard ways for 2 or 3 rolls to kind of get it rolling. There's a 6-1-7. That's good. 6-1-7. Again, for a couple of bucks, we'll have to do it like this for $2. We get paid 50. That was 2 7s in a row. I'm going to press them both up to 100. I'm going to power press from my rack. Using my last win. Basically, this is all profit play out there. There's the 7. 3-2-5. I love another 7 right now. I want a 7 before we trigger. That'd be ideal. There's an 8, 6, and a 2. It's a bummer today, guys. I want to have a lot to talk about with regards to grinding strategies and how to play. There's a 5-2-7. But we're gonna have to grind, I guess, on our morning warm up here to get, yeah, it's a bummer. All right, that's gonna pay $100 for 5. I'm gonna bring them both down to 50. So we press them up once, we bring them back. That brings $200 to the rack. And it actually, in the back of my rack here, I have one of my lost shooters has been recovered. There's $600. I had $2,400. I've got 600 back in the rack, which is great. And I'm working towards building my way home. So 527 knocks off the point. 415, right back on that same point. Let's do it. Let's go full. There's a 6-1. The 7s writing themselves. Finally, a 617. Again, for $2 pays 50. Back in we go. 617. Hard 10. All right, we're back on it again. Hard 10. Lose the lay bet. Everything's turned on. 5-5, hard 10. Let's go. Let's beat it. Let's beat Big Red. We got a 4-2-6. 4-2-6. Okay, that's gonna lose our hard 6 out there. 120 pays 140. So I'll do it again. I'll do it in greens. 125. There's 140. I'm gonna take the 15 and go back to the hard 6. I'm gonna take $50, go back to the 10 that we lost in the lay bet. I got $75 out here. And what I'm gonna do is make the 6 and 8 both look like 150. Like so. I have $15 extra. I'm just gonna rack that up. No point in burning that. So my 6 and 8 are pressed up to where they wanna be. My 5 and 9 and 4 and 10 have work to do. We're off. Let's put the 6 in there, 4-2-6. It's gonna take me a whole hour to lose or make money here. Oh, good timing on the 7, 4-3-7, that's great. That's great. Lay bets get paid, $50. Again, I'll drop 5, get 5 whites, $2 in vig. They get pressed up. That was 2 hits for them. Before a loss, they get pressed up. Power pressed, actually. All right, puck is off. Let's put the 4-3-7 in. Now I need those things to pay off again. Those things, when I press them up and they pay off, that's a pretty nice little payment right there. Let's go. Come out 7, baby. Nope. Hard 6. Another one. Wow. A lot of hard 6s. 3-3, hard 6. Let's go. Give me a 7. Give me a 7 right now. Oh, hard 8 would work too. 4-4, hard 8 for you guys playing the right side. 5-3-8. Repeater on the 8. 5-3-8. Inside numbers repeating. Hard 6s again. Hard 6. Look at that. How many hard 6s is that? Are you guys keeping track of this? That's got to be 5 hard 6s in the last little bit here, huh? There's a 6-5 yo. I got to look back at the tape and see it. I feel like it's got to be 5 in the last 10 or 15 rolls. Another hard 8. Boy, oh boy, if you're on the right side today, you're not playing this strategy, you are crushing the money. There's a 5-2-7. That's what I wanted though. 5-2-7. And recall, we had these at $100, right? I'm going to drop 5 for vig here, and that's going to basically pay me $200. I'm going to reduce these down to 50 again and bring back 200 to my rack. So now I've got 600 and 300. I'm working my way back to getting my money, my losses back. We're working really hard at getting back them losses. Grinding this out. There's a 4-3-7. How many times today have we seen the come out or the 7 out followed by a come out 7 at least 3 times? That happens more often than you'd probably think it does. There's a $50 for 2. Let's bring that back to the rack. The next hit, we'll press them up. We're gonna follow that same pattern, 4-3-7. 3-1-4, okay, here we go. 3-1-4, that's gonna be our point. Lose our lay bet. Bets are on. Craps bets out. I need to get change. I think I forgot the craps bet the last couple times, but there we go. There's $10 out there, $20 in here. Let's get an inside hit. Come on, 3-1-4. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Hard 8. Yes, 4-4, hard 8. That couldn't have worked out any better for us. 4-4 hard 8. So the hard way over here, that's going to pay a lot. That's going to be 45 times 3, which is 120, 135. That's okay, right? 125, 135 over there. We'll lose this, of course. I'll take 10 bucks back to the rack to kind of cover that for next time. So that's 125 coming back. I love that. Those could actually go to a quarter if I decide to. Out here, that 8's going to pay 175 bucks for 150. So what we do, put back that 4 that we lost. We're going to make the 5 and 9 both look like 125. I'm going to press them up. Again, get to that 750 level out here. Bring back this quarter and this quarter. Actually, what we're going to do is bring all these back. I'm going to make them all look like a quarter. We're going to take this 100 and get 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters out there. All right. If I take my greens from my rack, actually I'll leave the greens in there. I'm going to color these reds up just to get a visual on where we are. And I'm low on reds. 1, 2, 3. There's $75 in red. Back to my rack. So how's the rack look right now? We're getting there. We're getting damn close to it. We got nice, huge hardways out there, which is great. I'm almost at 750 on the felt out here. We're getting close. We're like one hit away from being at 750 out there on the felt. Those will be off, by the way. And our 7s are starting to work out a little bit. I think we're going to be all right. I think we're going to be okay. Come on. Love to hit a hard way out here. That'd be fantastic. There's a 6, 4, 10. Here's the money shot. Still on a point of 4. 10 late, it goes down. All right. I'm sweating. I am sweating so hard right now. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. 314. Yeah, all right. We'll lose the hard 4. That sucks. I don't want to lose the hard 4, but that does pay 150. So again, we'll do 150 out there for the 75. It's going to cost me $3 in VIG. $5 with 2 change. All right. We'll replace the lay 10. 4 and 10, both are going to go to 100. We're at 750 across now. I'll put the $25 back and $25 over here. That's fantastic. I have 100, 200 in greens in my rack. I'm going to color those out to a black because my rack now has, we're literally $100 away from recovering 2 of the lost shooters that we had. Okay. In fact, I could pull whatever I want to down and get myself halfway back to even. So we're doing really, really good for now. We need a couple of big ones. Yes, there's a 7. That's perfect. Perfect timing. It pays 50 for 2. Good. Back to the rack we go. Next one is a press on that 7. That was a 4-3, by the way. 4-3-7. Come on. 1, 2, 3. What a grind. What a grind today. What a great rollout. We talked about grinding. I wish we could have got to the meat of the matter today, though. 5. 4-1-5. And I guess we can talk about it, right? If you're grinding, we'll talk more tomorrow, because maybe tomorrow will be a little easier than this was. But when you're like, the reason to grind, right? If you're like me and you go to the local casino, looking to win your 100, 200 bucks every time you go, that's kind of a grind. There's a 4-1-5. You're not looking to hit a home run, right? Sometimes you're grinding like today. I would have loved to have ground out 500 bucks quick. That would have been awesome to do that. There's the point, by the way. But we lost early. So now you're going to grind out and grind and grind and grind and eke out at least an even or a win. It's going to be work to do this. 4-2-6. So the grind today is about earning back loss. There's a 4-3-7. That's great. 4-3-7. I'm going to drop 50 bucks in my rack, by the way, because for $2, we're going to get paid 50. Make these both look like 100. On the latest, we're going to press them up right there. And when you're grinding back following loss, like we're doing here, your mindset's different, right? Your mindset is different than trying to grind out a win. So we're just trying to play recovery. 6-5, yo. 6-5, yo. It's such a long rollout. I'm not sure if you guys are even still there in chat. There's a 6-1-7. That's great. Good timing. 6-1-7. Again, we're going to reduce these back down to 50 each, and we get paid 100 for 5 on the win. So I'm bringing back 200 bucks to the rack. There's 1,200 bucks. So I'm halfway back to being recovered from all the loss earlier. We're halfway home on being recovered. There's 1,200. There's 750, 850, 950 on the felt, right? 600 of that could come back here and get me healthy and I'd be one shooter down effectively. We just need to earn another 600 bucks, and we can do that pretty quick from the money that's out here, and we'll be okay. We'll be in good shape. We just got to work this thing through. Got to work it through. 617, I marked it up already. Let's go. Hard 10. All right, here we are. We're triggered. Hard 10. Trigger warning. 5-5, hard 10. That's going to be our new point. I just knocked a bunch of chips over. Everything's turned on. Everything's turned on. Everything is turned on. What I really should do is take this 100 bucks and get 75 and 5. Because right now what I'm going to do is drop my 15 bucks. I will put 15 bucks on the any craps. Make a little bit extra if we can. Here we go. Anything but a 7. Anything but 7. How about a 10? That works good. It's a bummer that it's an easy 10. 6, 4, 10 the easy way. So we'll lose our hard 10, which is not the greatest, right? But with 100 bucks out there, these are on, by the way. With 100 bucks out there, that's going to pay 200 bucks for the $5 VIG. That's cool. That's going to pay 100, 200 bucks. What triggered us? We got triggered by a 10. So this lay bet would have came down. I'm sorry. So we put the lay bet back up, which is fine. We're already at 750 up there. I'm going to put my $100 back on the, or my $25 back on the hard ways. These are staying up at level until they get hit. I can bring back 100 bucks to my rack, or I can start getting more aggressive. Let's put the 5 and 9 to 150, and we'll put the 4 and 10 to 125. I'll turn them off. I'll bring back a quarter. So we're going to eke it back. Bring back a quarter. 6, 2, 8. Or I'm sorry, 6, 4, 10. I logged it. Puck's off. Next point's going to be a 10 again. Is that 3 10s in a row? Shh. Don't tell anybody that trends happen. Don't tell anybody that trends happen. Keep it quiet. I don't want the math guys to know that this kind of shit happens, all right? We lost our lay bet. We're turned back on for one roll. Let's go. Let's go. Let's avoid that 10-7 split. Whoo! Look at that. Trender. 6, 4, 10. That would be 4 10s in a row, folks. 4 10s in a row. We lose the hard 10. Do not care, right? 1 1/4 pays 250. I care about that a little bit, right? Let's go ahead and put the lay 10 back up there. We have 200 bucks. I'm going to put the hard 10 back up and bring 200 bucks to my rack. Now I can take this 200 bucks and keep working out here. And in fact, if I go to like 240 on the 6 and the 8, which I'll do. Let's make these look like 240. Let's see, there's 5. There's 240 out there. 240 to win 280 on the 6 and the 8. That's pretty stout, right? We're looking pretty good here. We're pressed up as high as I think we need to be. Thanks. Let me get a 7 right now. The front stuff is all off. There's a 5, 4, 9, doesn't matter. 5 and a 4. Somebody's texting me saying, will you stop rolling the damn dice? Let's go. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8 easy. I think we're gonna be a couple of rolls away. A couple more triggers, or a couple more big 7s, and we're gonna be where we wanna be. 6, 2, 8 again. Woo! 4 10s in a row, a couple 8s in a row. There's a 10, 6, 4, 10, easy. I am so nervous right now. 6, 4, 10, we lose our lay. We turn ourselves back on again. This might be the go home roll, we'll see. Come on, 6, 4, 10, oh yeah. How many 10s? How many 10s in the last 10 rolls, guys? 6, 4, 10, look at the board. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row, and then 2 in a row. That's 6 10s in the last like 9 rolls. That's insanity. If you're pressing up in here like a normal person would, you'd be in the ceiling. We'll take back our hard 10. And again, 125 is gonna pay 250, which is awesome. We'll put that back there. We'll take 100 in green and replace our lay. Now, let's see where we actually are potentially in the rack. There's our, half our money's back there. We're looking for 1,200 bucks to get back to even. What do I have out here in the felt? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800, about 900 out here, 1,000 here, and another 1,000 there, or another 100 there. We're basically even. I'm gonna bring it all back. I'm gonna bring it all back to the rack right now and do a full rack check. Let's bring everything down, dealer, and see where we are. I think we're gonna be happy with grinding ourselves back to basically even. Let's see, that's gonna be a quarter. All right, where are we? Where are we? There is 600 bucks. There's 500, 600 bucks. I'm gonna get a purple here for that, because what I'm gonna do is take that 600 bucks and put it right back in the rack, and there's 1,800. If I can find 600 more dollars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 500. $600. Okay, there, my friends, is our bankroll back. There's our $2,400 that we started with. And if I add up what I have out here, there's 1, 2, 75. That's 300 bucks. 315 bucks in profit. Whew. Now, I'm gonna call it here. I didn't get my daily paycheck. I did not get to 500 bucks, but we lost 1,800 and we grinded back to win it all back, plus 315. That, my friends, is a victory. That literally, the Velveteen Rabbit, although we got beat by the 7 a number of times, I think 3 times in total, we earned back about 2K in that last couple of rolls there. This thing earned back 2,000 bucks. We were never down past 600. We only lost 3 times out of the 4 shots. We earned back over $2,000 in a pretty short order. This thing is a stout strategy. And again, today's rollouts would have been a hell of a lot different if you were playing pure right side. But again, grinder strategy, in grinder mode, we did it, right? We worked our way all the way the hell back. I can't believe that took me an hour to do that, guys. I'm so sorry that it took an hour. Here I go. Here I go. Yeah, thanks, D-Gen. Nice work, right? We made it happen, right? We made that happen. And again, if it was the regular rabbit where you would have lost your whatever, 320 or your 480, and we weren't pressing those things up, it's harder to come back. So, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I cannot believe how many 10s we rolled. Dark Star says, I'm sweating and it's not even real money. Totally sweating out here, right? There it is. But isn't that insanity? And by the way, I can be a little bit later today than normal because I have no 9 o'clock meeting today. So anyway, let's go back to here. Let's talk about all the stuff. So the daily paycheck. Today's going to be plus 315, which was work. It was putting in work to get to 315. Our daily announcements will be really quick. I'm just going to run through the normal stuff because I want to make sure we have a chance to kind of connect here before I go home. Or we go to work rather. Remember, Friday, me and Chiro, Friday night, for sure. The table versus the Fedora for Sideshow and Midmo. I'm going to try and talk to those guys today. I'll do some slacking and some texting to get some of the first things laid out schedule-wise to get them out here and start playing. And again, grinder week, today's a great example, man. I ground Chuck all day to make that work. I think grinding, I'm going to jump ahead a couple of screens here. I think grinding is important to think about. Right, grinding is a really important part of your gameplay because you're not always going to hit a home run, right? What does it mean to grind? Well, today was a good example. We chipped away at a loss. We got beat, and we chipped away at it. We ended up recovering and profiting from it, okay? You can grind like I intended to today to earn my daily paycheck. A strategy like this that's pretty stout that I can earn my daily 500 bucks with, that's a way to grind. When I go to the casino locally, I'm generally speaking looking to win a couple $100 and run. I'm not looking to hit my home run. You can grind with what we call plus money. Yesterday was a good example. I won like 575 or something, and I used the 75 bucks or whatever it was I had extra to play with that little bit of money, that short stack. The short stack to me is a grind. You're going to lock up your profit, play with a short stack. That's grinding with a little bit of money. And again, today we didn't get a chance to do it. I wanted to roll some short stack with you and show some different grinds that you can do from those little stacks. Maybe tomorrow we'll have better luck in the morning. We can do that. Today we fought back and bugged out. The better example today is here. We fought back and bugged out a little bit earlier than we wanted to. We did not get our daily paycheck. We chipped away at a loss. We fought back. We bugged out quick. Once we got there, we had to get out. Frankly, one more hit. If I would have triggered one more time and got one more hit today, we would have been at our daily paycheck. And we actually would have done it. So would have been cool. And sometimes like today, man, it ain't your day. It just ain't your day. Ways to grind. We'll talk more maybe tomorrow about ways you can grind. Bargain basement plays, low volatility work, across versus one. Chris and Greg talk about that. Chef Dice, I'm going to try and get him to join us this week if I can. He ground his way back from a huge loss. He fought back from loss, but he did it with quick hits. He actually used the ATS as his way to get back, and he played I think pretty cautiously on the table, and used the ATS as his home run strategy to get himself back, which was interesting. Way to kind of approach it from the opposite side that you would think of. So there it is. There's our grind conversation. I'll do this slide again tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have more time to dig into the bullet points, but I wanted to make sure I talked about it at least a little bit today. And we'll get into it more with hopefully a quicker rollout tomorrow, not an hour rollout. I think I had to do 150 rolls today to get there. That's like 5 times around the table, at least. Insanity. Tomorrow, I want to talk about this. I'm going to spend some time here tomorrow. I'm just going to prep this for you. So if you got questions again about dice influence, dice control, controlled shooting, whatever it is, whatever's on your mind, let me know. This is one that's been on my mind for a while. I've been talking about SRR a little bit, what the 7 strolls ratio means. There's other metrics that folks use, the SOR, the BSR. There's lots of ways to kind of, equivocate or put stats around your rolls and what you're actually doing. I think the best analogy for it is baseball, because baseball is super statistic heavy with lots of interesting metrics. I want to compare dice influence metrics with baseball metrics, not the practice of dice influence, but the way that we track our successes or failures with baseball. I think there's a lot of good one-on-ones there. So think about that if you want to overnight, and tomorrow maybe bring some questions. But if you got other things you want me to cover with regards to DI, let me know. Tonight I'll be back out in the garage working on my shot. I didn't do it last night because Ian and I were out getting his table. So yeah, we didn't get our rolls in last night. Tonight I will though, and that's it. So sorry for the long rollout, but that's a grind. Today was a perfect example. We ground through it and got it done. Tomorrow, hopefully we'll hit our paycheck early and we can sit here and talk more like this. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, thanks again, y'all. I love and appreciate all you. Appreciate how many are here today? We've got 37 here now. We're probably 40 plus earlier. I'm sure I bored the crap out of everybody with my long roll. That's insane. I'm getting 40 people to come every morning and hang out with me. That's awesome. You guys are fantastic people. Love all of you. But I do have to go to work. So with that said, God bless everybody. I'll see y'all tomorrow and have a great Tuesday. And we'll see you tonight for practice and tomorrow morning for another grind session. John out. See you then.